goodness. Hello. Let me get that closed so it's not blinding you. It's really dark now. Okay. 1 second. One of those situations where I thought I was ready and it turns out I really wasn't. Hello, everyone. Hey, Des. 1 second. Let me turn on the light in here. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Now you can see me a little better. Okay. And for whatever reason, it sounds like the gain is really loud on this mic. Okay, I'm guessing that's good enough. The chords are going to be a headache. There we go. And hello. Okay, now I'm ready. No, I'm not. I don't have my trivia. I've got this. And this. Now I'm ready. Hello, everybody. Today has been a little hectic because I bought a new webcam and was trying to set it up on my PC, and it's just not working. And I think it's because, hey, Ashna. I think it's because I updated to Windows 11, and the webcam didn't know what to do. So it was very sad. So I'm back on my old kind of sad one, but oh well. But yeah, quality is not perfect, but you guys don't seem to mind, so that's okay. Why don't we just dive right in with trivia? Everyone's saying hello to each other. I really love that. We have this little like friendship community here on this channel. We're all friends here from all over the world. All right, let's get started. So I have some fun things for you for trivia. First of all, our mini topic for the day, 20 questions for you, is all about South Korea. And that's because, one, on my last live, we didn't establish what the topic should be. And two, I always watch K-pop videos when I am making trivia. Hey, Emro has joined my memberships. Thank you so much. You get exclusive emojis in the chat, and you get access to lots of audio-only videos that I post every week for you guys, and lots of other fun goodies. You guys, next week, my members are going to get a sneak preview of a fun new video. But yes, there's the little Ginger Joes. I tried to draw a new Ginger Joe this week, and it's just not coming out. I need to find a better drawing software. So anyway, 20 questions about South Korea. And of course, we're starting off with number 1. What is the capital city? What is the capital of South Korea? And DR is right in there. It is Seoul. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Seoul. I sound kind of echoey. It's because the mic isn't right up in my face like it usually is. Okay. Oh my goodness. Please stop doing that. If I go like this, then the wires are going to be right there. But then they won't make noise. That's how I record. It looks like this when I'm recording videos. But then you guys can't see me. So yeah. Question number 2. What electronics company is the largest corporation in South Korea? What electronics company is the largest corporation? And DR got it right off the bat. It is Samsung. Good job to DR for getting it first, and Severe for getting it. The answer is Samsung. Let me try again one more time. Okay. Question number 3. What is the most common surname in South Korea? What, or as we say in America, last name? And DR got it. It is Kim. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Kim. Kim, or Kim in English. Kim. Question number 4. What is the area between North and South Korea known as? What is the area between North and South Korea known as? And DR's got it. It's the DMZ. Good job to DR for getting it first. It is the demilitarized zone. The demilitarized zone. Question number 5. Hey, Dr. Pickles here too. Question number 5. What is Korean fermented cabbage called? Damn, my zebra. What is Korean fermented cabbage called? And DR's got it. It is kimchi. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is kimchi. Kimchi, kimchi. Sounds like it's going to be a beat DR kind of game, isn't it? Hey, Harry. Number 6. What Korean martial art is now an Olympic sport? What Korean martial art is now an Olympic sport? It's an Olympic sport. And I'll give that to DR. It is Taekwondo. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Taekwondo. Taekwondo. Question number 7. What is the Sea of Japan called in Korea? In North and South Korea, they don't say the Sea of Japan. They say something else. Ashna did Taekwondo. That's pretty cool. Good guess, Veer. It's not the Sea of Korea. It's not the Jeju Sea, DR, but that's a good guess. The D of Japan. No. It has to do with the direction that sea is to Korea. Lots of good guesses here. I know, not the D. Hey, Daryl, I am doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. And Veer got it first. It is the East Sea. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is the East Sea. They call it the East Sea. Question number 8. What is South Korea's currency? What kind of currency do they use in South Korea? I got a new chair. It's really cool. I guess I'll give that, Korean won. I was like the Kwan, the Korean won. So that goes to DR. And I do have it on the live chat, so don't worry. It is the Korean won, the won. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is the won. Yeah, won, not K1, but let's say that stands for Korean won. Question number 9. What is the largest automaker in South Korea? So which company in South Korea makes the most cars? There's a few. What's the largest? And DR got it. It is Hyundai. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Hyundai. Hyundai. In America, we say Hyundai. So anyway, moving on. Question number 10. What is South Korea's largest island? They have quite a few islands. Hyundai and Honda are the same. I think Honda is Japanese, but they're probably under the same parent company. It's like everything is nowadays. And DR got it first. It is Jeju Island. Good job to DR. The answer is Jeju Island. Jeju Island. Question number 11. What district in Seoul is known for its affluence? What district in Seoul is known for its affluence? And Veer got it. It is Gangnam. Good job to Veer. The answer is Gangnam. Question number 12. What year did the Korean War end? Let's go ahead and start singing the song, right? What year did the Korean War end? And Veer got it. It is never. Good job to Veer. The Korean War has never officially ended. It has been in a ceasefire since, I guess I'm seeing 53, 54, I'm not sure, but it's been in a ceasefire. It's never ended. It is still technically ongoing. Yes, Laura, I know, right? It's a true question. Remember, if I ever give you a year answer, it's either super easy or it's a trick question. Most likely it's a trick question. Feels like an oversight, says Emro. Well, there's actually a couple of wars that are still technically ongoing because they never officially ended. Dr. Pickles confirmed. Dr. Pickles, my official fact checker, by the way, that Honda and Hyundai are very different. That's good to know. Anyway, yes, the Korean War has never officially ended. Question number 13. What is the Korean alphabet called? What is the Korean alphabet known as? Britain and France, I know, are not at war. They signed, what is it, like the Treaty of Friendship or something in like the 1900s, like right before World War One started. So they technically aren't at war anymore. And DR got it first. It is hunger. Good job to DR for getting it first. Or as we say in English, it's hangul. But in Korea, it is hunger. Hunger. Good job to DR. Question number 14. Which South Korean was Secretary General of the UN from 2007 to 2016? What South Korean person was Secretary General of the UN? And DR's got it. It's Ban Ki-moon. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Ban Ki-moon. Ban Ki-moon. Ooh, here's a tricky one. Let's see who gets this one. Number 15. What is taekuki known as in English? Taekuki. The current one, that's a good question. I feel like I've known it, but it's like not in my brain right now. When I see it, I'll be like, oh yeah, obviously. It's not a food. Taekuki. I'll put it in the chat because I'm saying it in Korean. It is. Wow, I hit all the wrong keys there. That's not how you spell it. Taekuki. There we go. Taekuki. What is taekuki? Something very specific to South Korea, by the way. Taekuki. Now you can all Google it, right? But that's okay. An ovi, I don't know what that is. It's not a genre of music, and it's not a food. It is something very specific to South Korean geography and history. There's a movie called that? That's cool. It was a movie, says Jeremy. I'm sure there was a movie called that. Let's see. Every country has one. Hey, Fee is here from Indonesia. Good morning. It's not a mountain. Every country has one. They all have a name for this thing. South Korea's is taekuki. If you guys need more hints, I'll tell you what America's is, but I don't need to because Laura's got it. It's the name of South Korea's flag. Good job to Laura. The answer is the flag's name is taekuki. Like America's is the either the Stars and Stripes or the Star Spangled Banner. In Korea, they have taekuki. Question number 16. What is King Sejong famous for inventing? Yeah, in Quebec, it's the fleur de lis. I'm not going to try to say the Finnish flag there for fear. And DR got it first. He created Hangul. He created the Korean alphabet. Good job to DR. King Sejong very, very famously invented the Korean alphabet they use today. And if you ever want to like flex on people, it's incredibly easy to learn. Like he invented it in a way so that it would be super easy to learn. I learned it in about 2 hours and can read it really well. So if you ever want to like flex at like a Korean restaurant, take a minute to learn Hangul and then go to the restaurant and you can read the whole menu, stuff like that. It's a neat alphabet. Question number 17. What event did South Korea host in 1988? And Jeremy agrees Hangul is very easy. I like seeing all your flag names. That could be a trivia topic. Let's see, Veer got it first. It's the Olympics. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Olympics. Imagine if I picked like 30 flag names and I said the name, you had to guess the country. I think we're doing that next time. That's a good one. Okay. Question number 18. What event did South Korea host with Japan in 2002? Was it really 2002? Did I write that right? It seems like it was sooner than that. And DR got it. It is the World Cup. Good job to DR. The answer is the FIFA World Cup. Daryl wants to know if the Welsh flag has a name. It was 2002. Oh my gosh. It feels like it was so much sooner than that. Crazy. Someone or Dr. Pickle probably will get back to you, Daryl, on what Welsh's flag is named. Question number 19. What South Korean film won the Best Picture Oscar in 2020? Why did they both host it? Daryl's quizzing us on the name of the Welsh flag. Banner Kimry, says Veer. And DR got it first. It is Parasite. Good job to DR. The answer is Parasite. Is the name of the movie. Very good movie, by the way. South Korea and Japan both hosted the World Cup because you need a lot of venues to do the whole tournament aspect, like the bracket aspect. You need a lot of games played at a really quick time. So South Korea and I think Japan was hosting it. I think it was hosted by Japan, and Japan didn't have enough space, so they borrowed some South Korean arenas to do the tournament. And question number 20, the last question in this quiz. What river flows through Seoul? What river flows through the capital city? And DR got it. It is the Han River. Good job to DR. The answer is the Han. I was trying to write a question of what was the name of the economic boom in the 1980s, which is called the Miracle on the Han River. And I was like, wait, there's an easier question. Just say, what's the name of the river? All right. I have a new game for you all. Sadly, it's not a Ginger Joe game. Hopefully, you'll be back next week. But this is a game that I thought of a title of an hour ago, and I didn't write it down. It is called, what did I call it? I forget what I called it. I should have written it down. Anyway, I have, let's see, I think it's 10 countries, and there's 2 territories in here too. All of these things have something in common. It can be an event, a famous person, an animal, a geographic anomaly of some kind. You guys get to try to guess what it is as you answer these mini quiz. So I have 10 countries, 2 territories, and 5 questions for each one. So we'll see if you guys can figure out what they have in common. I accidentally put the obvious answer first, so I'm going to save that one for last. So we're starting off with Australia. Australia is the first country. And first question is, what is Australia's largest island? Oh yes, please like this stream, says Veer. I would appreciate that, guys. And DR got it first. It is Tasmania. Good job to DR. The answer is Tasmania is Australia's largest island. Number 2, when is Australia Day celebrated? Hey, Alex. Good to see you. When is Australia Day celebrated? On what day of the year? It is in January, Veer. I need the date. Dr. Pickles got it for us. It is January 26th. Thank you to Dr. Pickle, our Australian here. Australian Day celebrated on January 26th. Question number 3. What is Australia's national gemstone? Is it like Invasion Day? I think that's Anzac Day you're thinking of here. Or, okay, DR got it. It's opals. Good job to DR. The answer is opals. Oh, Anzac Day is Australia Day. Same difference, I guess. So yes, I suppose. It is opals. Opals. Question number 4. What is the most populous city in Australia? Oh, the colonizers invaded the native lands. No, I think it's Anzac Day, which is kind of like a Veterans Day in Australia and New Zealand. And DR got it first. It is Sydney, which I can't say with my accent. Sydney. Good job to DR. The answer is Sydney. Sydney. I kind of have it. And question number 5. Found in the ocean, what is the most venomous creature? Anzac Day is April 25th. Okay, So we figured it out. Thank you to Dr. Pickle, as usual. Veer got this first. It's the box jellyfish. Good job to Veer. The answer is the box jellyfish. I was trying to fact check this, and some sources say the black taipan is the most venomous. Others say the box jellyfish. So I just put found in the ocean. What's the most venomous? Both are found in Australia. Okay, so we figured out Anzac Day is in April. Australia Day is in January. So that probably does commemorate when the colonizers first arrived. So we're all right here. We got little hearts. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. That's so fun. All right, our next country is South Africa. So remember, all of these places have something in common. First, we have Australia, and now we have South Africa. And don't say like they're all on planet Earth or something, because that's dumb. The next country is South Africa. First question: what is South Africa's most populous city? What is South Africa's most populous city? It is not Cape Town. Good guess, Jeremy. And Des got it. It is Johannesburg. Good job to Des for getting it first. The answer is Johannesburg. Yeah, Laura, I wouldn't pick something as like they're all below the equator. That's too dumb. It's more specific than that. Question number 2. What is South Africa's currency? What is South Africa's currency known as? What kind of currency do they use in South Africa? And Veer got it first. It is the rand. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer, hiccup. The answer is the rand. Rand. Question number 3. What sporting event was held here in 2010? I swear I made these quizzes on different days. I didn't mean to make the questions so similar. And DR got it first. It was the World Cup. Good job to DR for getting it first. It was the FIFA World Cup in 2010. Question number 4. Who was president of South Korea from 1994 to 1999? That's a good guess, Jeremy, but that is not what they have in common. And DR got it first. It was Nelson Mandela. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Nelson Mandela. And number 5, what is South Africa's largest desert? South Korea are looking for Pak Geun-hye. I don't know who that is, DR. Not the Karoo. Veer got it. It's the Kalahari. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Kalahari is the largest desert in South Africa. Hey, Anton. I said South Korea. South Africa's largest desert. You know what I meant. I still got South Korea on the mind from the last quiz. Okay. The next country is New Zealand. New Zealand. So far our countries are Australia, South Africa. Now we have New Zealand. Question number 1. What is the most populous city on the South Island? What is the most populous city on the South Island? South Island. So DR got this one. It is Christchurch. Another place that I can't say with my accent. I say Christchurch. Good job to DR. The answer is Christchurch. Alex, I wouldn't make it that easy. It's something more specific than just they're all in the Southern Hemisphere. Question number 2. What is New Zealand's tallest mountain? Ooh, former Commonwealth. That's a good one, Emma, but that is not what they have in common, at least in this category. It is Mount Cook. Good job, DR. The answer is Mount Cook. Mount Cook. If I were doing Commonwealth countries, it would be a lot longer list. This is just 10 countries. Ooh, English is official language. That's a good guess, Des. You guys are all way off, by the way. But I think it will become clear once I give you some more options, and I might throw in the obvious one after this. Okay. Number 3. What large flightless bird was hunted to extinction on New Zealand? I almost said North Korea. I've got Korea on the mind still. And DR got it first. It is the MOA. Good job to DR. The answer is the MOA. Good guess, Laura, but that's too broad also. Plus South Africa. Oh gosh, South Africa does not have stars on its flag. Question number 4. Hold your horses, everyone. What small flightless bird is a symbol of the nation? What small flightless bird? And Veer got it. It's the kiwi. Yes, you're all saying kiwis. This time it's the kiwi. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is the kiwi. And last question for New Zealand. Question number 5. No love for the kakapo. That's true. They are sweet birds. What is the capital city of New Zealand? Yes, don't call them Aussies. That's true. And DR got it first. It is Wellington. Good job to DR. The answer is Wellington. All right, so far countries are Australia, South Africa, New Zealand. Next is Antarctica. Antarctica. Remember, all these places have something in common. Next is Antarctica. Number 1, what is Antarctica's largest ice shelf? What is Antarctica's largest ice shelf? And first of all, DR got it first. It is the Ross Ice Shelf. But Laura guessed the commonality. It is all places with penguins. Good job to Laura. It's all places where you can find penguins. I knew I should have saved Antarctica for last, but you were all struggling so hard. I had to give it to you. It's all places with penguins. Good job to Bazinga also. Yes, the Ross Ice Shelf is the largest ice shelf in Antarctica. In the wild, DR, in the wild. In the wild. Yes, Brazil is on the list, Bazinga. Question number 2. Who was first to reach the South Pole? Who was first to reach the South Pole? Who was the first person? And DR got it first. It is Roald Amundsen. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Roald Amundsen. It was not Ginger Joe. That would be cool. Penguins. I don't think there are penguins at the South Pole, Daryl. I think they just stick to the coast. It's too far inland. Didn't he disappear? No, he did not. There was the British guy that tried to go there first, got there second, and then passed away on the return trip, but Roald Amundsen did not disappear. That's Robert Scott. That was his name, dear. Thank you. Question number 3. What is Antarctica's most active volcano? And this is not a trick question. What is Antarctica's most active volcano? It is in the Vinson Massif. Oh, Amundsen disappeared in 1928. Oh, you're right, Veer. Okay, so yes, he did disappear. I thought you meant on his trip to Antarctica, so no. And Jeremy got it. It is Mount Erebus. Good job to Jeremy for getting it first. The answer is Mount Erebus. Mount Erebus is the largest active volcano in Antarctica. Question number 4. What passage is located between Antarctica and South America? What passage is located between Antarctica and South America? And DR got it first. It is the Drake Passage. Good job to DR. The answer is the Drake Passage. Drake Passage is between South America and Antarctica. I think the Strait of Magellan is like around Tierra del Fuego. Anyway, hey, Bodacious. Would I want to go to Antarctica? Yes. Just to see the penguins, to be honest. And question number 5. What ocean surrounds Antarctica? What ocean surrounds Antarctica? And DR got it. It is the Southern Ocean. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is the Southern Ocean. All right, here we go. The next country in the mini quiz is Argentina. Argentina. And not the Arctic, that's up north. Yeah, exactly. Question number 1. What is depicted in the center of the flag of Argentina? What is depicted in the center of Argentina's flag? I'll give that to Des. It is the Sun of May. Good job to Des for getting it first. The answer is the Sun of May. It's a big, happy sun. Question number 2. What is the southernmost city in Argentina? No, DR. We're not going to name the characters in Happy Feet. And DR got it first. It's Ushuaia. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Ushuaia. Ushuaia. This all started because I asked my brother-in-law what should my quiz be about, and he said penguins. And in a roundabout way, I came to this quiz. Question number 3. What is the highest peak in Argentina? What is the highest peak in Argentina? You guys are funny. And Des got it first. It is Aconcagua. Good job to Des for getting it first. The answer is Aconcagua. See you soon, Dr. Pickle. Aconcagua. Good job to Des. Question number 4. What is the second most spoken language? Probably Jeremy. What is the second most spoken language in Argentina? Obviously, first is Spanish and second is Italian. Good job to DR. The answer is Italian. It's the second most spoken language. And question number 5. What waterfall is on the border with Brazil? How? Because many, many, many Italians immigrated there. And Veer got it first. It's Iguazu Falls. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is Iguazu Falls. There also were a lot of German people there. Argentina is incredibly diverse, but Italians are like the biggest minority there. All right, the next country for the mini quiz is Chile. 5 questions about Chile. Number 1, what is the world's driest desert, which is located in Chile? What is the world's driest desert? The world's driest desert. And DR got it first. It is the Atacama. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is the Atacama Desert. Oh, that's true, DR. There is a Welsh colony in Argentina as well. There's many, many different cultures in Argentina. Question number 2. On what island can you find the moai? On what island can you find the moai? The moai. And DR got it first. It is Easter Island or Rapa Nui. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Easter Island or Rapa Nui. Be careful here. Make sure your house is not on fire. Question number 3. Daryl can't speak Welsh. That's not question number 3. I was shook by that, Daryl. Question number 3. Question number 3. What is the world's highest volcano, which is located in Chile? Oh, that's cool, Jeremy. Everyone's speaking Welsh now. And DR got it first. It is Ojos del Salado. Good job to DR. The answer is Ojos del Salado, highest volcano in the world, which is located in Chile. Question number 4. What kind of natural disaster occurred in Chile in 1960? Not like salad, Alex. Me too. I got this fancy new chair. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. There we go. Okay. And Veer got it first. It is an earthquake. Good job to Veer. The answer is an earthquake. Okay. This is a fancy chair. I can't get it to stick. 1 second. I have now broken the chair. Interesting. Oh well. Yes, it is an earthquake. It was the largest earthquake ever recorded, actually. Oh, Bazinga and Des were before you, Veer. You're correct. I'm sorry, I was messing with my chair. Bazinga got it first. It was an earthquake. Sorry to Bazinga. Bazinga got it first. But yes, moving on. Question number 5. What is Chile's capital city? Why did this break? That's very annoying. And DR got it first. It is Santiago. Good job to DR. The answer is Santiago. Let me try one more time. Oh, it's because I'm pulling the wrong lever. There we go. That's so much better. I was pulling the up and down and I needed the recline lever. I was pulling the wrong one. Okay, I did not break the chair. Moving on. Next mini quiz is about Peru. I did not break it, thankfully. Question number 1. What is Peru's most popular tourist destination? What is Peru's most popular tourist destination? And DR got it first. It is Machu Picchu. Good job to DR. The answer is Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu. These poor wires. Everything is just collapsing around me. Let me. Okay. Question number 2. What lake is shared with Bolivia? What lake in Peru is shared with Bolivia? Yeah, Alex, I was wondering. And DR got it first. It is Lake Titicaca. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca. Question number 3. What was the capital of the Inca Empire? Okay. Yeah, it's a very good lake. They're all right. And Veer got it first. It is Cusco. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is Cusco was the capital of the Inca Empire. Question number 4. What is Peru's currency? What kind of currency do they use in Peru? What is it called? And DR got it, the Nuevo Sol. Good job to DR. The answer is the sol. Yeah, Vircaca is also slang for poo in English too. Question number 5. Oh dear, has somehow interesting. Question number 5. What mountain range runs through Peru? Easy one. What mountain range runs through Peru? And DR got it first. It is the Andes. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is the Andes. The Andes. Yeah, caca apparently means poo in a lot of languages. Where do you find the Andes? Running all through South America, like all the way down. It's the world's longest mountain chain. All right, moving on to the Galapagos Islands. Here are 5 questions about. Was that a joke, apparently, that I didn't get that Graham got? Okay, moving on. That's a joke I guess we don't have in America. Question number 1. What country do the Galapagos Islands belong to? What country do the Galapagos Islands belong to? And DR got it first. It is Ecuador. Good job to DR. The answer is Ecuador. Question number 2. What naturalist did research there in 1835? What naturalist did research in the Galapagos in 1835? And Des got it first. It is Darwin. Good job to Des for getting it first. The answer is Charles Darwin. Yeah, you guys are still going off on funny jokes, which is fine. It's fine. Go off on your silly jokes, everybody. Question number 3. What animal are the islands named after? What animal are the Galapagos Islands named? And Jeremy got it first. It is the tortoise. Good job to Jeremy for getting it first. They are named after the giant tortoises. Question number 4. What makes up 97% of the islands? I got a little tricky on these last two ones. What makes up 97% of the islands? A turtle is not a tortoise. Turtles swim in the water, tortoises live on land. Resorts, mountains, forests. Um, Getting a little more specific. Um, don't think actual physical things. Like, what is 97% of the islands comprised of? Um, I knew this would be a tricky one. What kind of land is 97% of the Galapagos consisting of? So far, no one's got it, so don't repeat answers. Alex is struggling to write the word mud. What kind of land? What kind of land has the government set aside for 97% of the Galapagos? I should have been more specific with this question. There we go. I'll give that to DR. It's National Park. 97% of the islands is made up of the Galapagos National Park. We got there. I should have been more specific. But good guesses, everyone. 97% of the islands are national park land. All right. And here's another very vague, funny one for you. Are you sure it isn't the mud? Maybe. I don't know. Probably. All right. Last question for the Galapagos. 25,000 what live on the islands? 25,000 what? Let's see, we got crabs, finches. Oh, Bazinga got it. It is humans. Good job to Bazinga for getting it. The answer is people, humans. 25,000 humans live on the islands. Galapagos mud is going to be an in-joke now, isn't it? Oh my goodness, you guys are so funny. Thank you, Alex, for the new in-joke. The next mini quiz is about Namibia. Namibia. First question, what is Namibia's official language? What is the official language of Namibia? Ginger Joe got stuck in Galapagos mud. Pretty much fair, right? That's why there's not a Ginger Joe quiz. He's stuck in Galapagos mud. It is not German, Afrikaans, Dutch, French. Jeremy got it. It is English. Good job to Jeremy. The official language of Namibia is English. English. Question number 2. What is the world's oldest desert? And you can find it in Namibia. What is the world's oldest desert? The oldest desert in the world. And DR got it. It's the Namib Desert. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is the Namib Desert, where the country gets its name from. The Namib Desert. Question number 3. What river creates the boundary with South Africa? What river denotes the boundary between Namibia and South Africa? It's the oldest because it existed back when, like, Pangaea existed. It's still there. DR got it first. It is the Orange River. Good job to DR. The answer is the Orange River. The Orange River. Fish River is very close here, but it's the Orange River. Fish River is not far from the Orange River. Question number 4. I can't read my handwriting. Oh, okay. What large cat has the largest or the highest population in Namibia? So, what I meant to say is there's a species of large cat in Namibia that has the highest population in Namibia than any other country. I phrased it really poorly, but DR figured it out. It's the cheetah. Good job to DR. The answer is the cheetah has the highest populations in Namibia. The cheetah. And question number 5, what is Namibia's capital city? What's the capital city of Namibia? What's the capital of Namibia? And DR got it. It is Windhoek. Good job to DR. The answer is Windhoek. All right, 3 more countries in this mini quiz. And again, Laura's figured out these are all countries that have penguins in them. DR, they did do that. It's in the Sahara Desert, I think. Daryl, I'm going to get a cat soon too. Fingers crossed. I think they put it in the, or maybe it's like the Kalahari. It's somewhere in the middle of nowhere. But they did do it. There is a place in Africa in the middle of a desert where there's speakers set up that are blasting Africa by Toto nonstop. It does exist. I think it was Kalahari. Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, it means a very good song. This next country is Brazil. Brazil. Question number 1. What is Brazil's most populous city? It's art, Bazinga. It's an art piece. What is Brazil's most populous city? And DR got it first. It is Sao Paulo. Good job to DR. The answer is Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is the most populous city in Brazil and in all of South America. Wow. Question number 2. What style of music is played at Carnival? Yeah, Alex, I remember I was thinking of you when I wrote that question. What type of music is played at Carnival? And I'm going to give that to Veer. It is samba. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is samba music. Samba music. And dance, samba dancing. Question number 3. Toto by Africa. Just a long parade. Africa by Toto. You got it a little backwards there. Anyway. Number 3. What is Brazil's longest river? What's the longest river in Brazil? I know you guys crack me up every week. Just nonstop. Africa. And Veer got it first. It is the Amazon. Good job to Veer. The answer is the Amazon River. The Amazon. Question number 4. What is the most famous statue in Brazil? I couldn't find a better way to phrase this question without it being too easy. What's the most famous statue in Brazil? And I'll give that to Veer, which I knew Veer was going to put that, which is why I put this question. I'm glad you're here, Veer. The answer is Christ the Redeemer, or as Veer puts it, Jesus. It's the big cheese statue, Christ the Redeemer. Yes, I know Veer loves that statue a lot. Yes, Christ the Redeemer. And question number 5. In which city can you find Alvorada Palace? In which city can you find Alvorada Palace? And Bazinga got it. It is Brasilia. Good job to Bazinga for getting it first. The answer is Brasilia. That's where the president lives. All right, the next country is Mozambique. Mozambique. Question number 1. What is Mozambique's official language? What is Mozambique's official language? And Veer got it. It is Portuguese. Good job to Veer. The answer is Portuguese. Portuguese, Portuguese, Portuguese. And question number 2, Des was too fast. What is the capital city? Now you have to say it, Des. What is the capital of Mozambique? And Veer got it first. It is Maputo. Good job to Veer for getting it first. Sorry, Des. The answer is Maputo. Bonus point to Des for guessing it before I answered or asked the question. It is Maputo. Mozambique's Adam. My goodness. Question number 3. What weapon is depicted on the flag of Mozambique? Yeah, not Chad. And I'll give that to Alex. It's an AK-47. Good job to Alex for getting it first. The answer is an AK-47 is on the flag of Mozambique. Yeah, so Ginger Joe lives in Chad with his endless supply of Galapagos mud. Right? Oh dear, oh dear. Question number 4. What is the national animal of Mozambique? What is the national animal of Mozambique? Let's see. It's obviously not a human, Dior. Graham got it. It is the elephant. Good job to Graham for getting it. The answer is the African elephant. Good job, Graham. We're not putting a joke answer like everyone else. And question number 5. What is Mozambique's longest river? Alex, you're cracking me up. The Galapagos mud. Oh, you guys are so funny. What is Mozambique's longest river? It's not the Limpopo, it's the other one. There's like 2 big rivers. One's the Limpopo, and it's the other one. What's the longest river in Mozambique? And Jeremy got it. It's the Zambezi. Good job to Jeremy. The answer is the Zambezi River. Zambezi River. That's okay, Jeremy. There's like the Mozambique Beach, which is very funny because there are a lot of like beach resorts in Mozambique. So very clever there. The Zambezi. All right, and the last country in the mini quiz is Uruguay. Uruguay. Exactly, Alex. Is miles inside Mozambique or rivers by total miles? Oh, DR is going to fact check this because he's going to try to prove it's the Limpopo. Oh, sorry, I don't know your pronouns, DR. They're going to prove that it's the Limpopo. I don't know. I just Googled it, and Zambezi came up first. I remember fact checking this, and it said Zambezi was first. But anyway, moving on to Uruguay. What is Uruguay's currency? What is Uruguay's currency? Yeah, Google told me it's the Zambezi, DR. I did fact check that. And Bazinga got it first. It is the peso. Good job to Bazinga for getting it first. They use the peso. Question number 2. What body of water is the capital city of Montevideo located on? So you know I'm not going to ask what the capital of Uruguay is. What body of water is Montevideo located on? It is a river, right? DR got it. It's the Rio de la Plata. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is the Rio de la Plata. Not a river technically, but its name is Rio de la Plata. Yeah, river. Alex will be back in 5 minutes, guys. No mud jokes until Alex gets back. Question number 3. What traditional dance began in this region, or the Rio de la Plata region? Because it began in Buenos Aires and Montevideo. What traditional dance began in this region? And Veer got it first. It's the tango. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is the tango. The tango. Hey, Uriah's here. Good to see you. And question number 4. What drug was fully legalized in 2013? The Finnish tango? I've got to check that out, Veer. That sounds so cool. And DR got it first. It is marijuana. Good job to DR by getting it first. The answer is marijuana. Yeah, cannabis, weed, etc., etc. Uruguay was the first country to fully legalize marijuana. And question number 5. What is the national drink of Uruguay? What is Uruguay's national drink? Yeah, it's legal here in the US too. It just Uruguay was the first to legalize it. I think Adam is trying to say it, but it's a typo. So I'm going to give that to Adam. It's yerba mate. Yeah, Adam had a typo. It is yerba mate. So I'm going to give that to Adam. It is yerba mate. Good job. Yerba mate. All right. And we already figured out that all those countries have penguins in common. So I think that's really fun. I'll try to make another one next along with the Ginger Joke quiz. But I have to find something they all have in common that's not an animal. But I have some ideas. Right. That's it for trivia that I made. Put that away very carefully. moving on to playing in the Lonely Planet trivia book number 2. Oop. Let's see where we left off. My goodness, where did we leave off? Thanks, Des. Another book we can question, but this book is pretty. The Lonely Planet ones are pretty straight on. DR, these aren't sorted into easy and hard like the first book is. They're all just kind of hard. Where did we leave off? I think we left off here. Let's see. Did we do... Oh, I don't think we did this one, actually. Oh, yes. I remember. We left off with the cars, and I promised that we would start off the next quiz with New Zealand, which... who was it that requested it? I don't know if they're here. Oh, it was Jazz. Oh, no, it was Jazz. Because Jazz was born in New Zealand. Oh, well. Actually, we're going to save this for last because there's a lot of questions here I already asked. All right. We're going to head off to Southwest Europe. So where Ashna lives. Southwest Europe. First question. What are the 2 main colors of the Portuguese flag? Alex is back. What are the 2 main colors of the Portuguese flag? And DR got it first. It is red and green. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is red and green. Green and red are the colors of Portugal. Next question. I can't number them anymore because I excluded all the ones that are too hard to ask of these. Founded in 1732, Livraria Bertrand is the oldest bookshop in the world. In which Portuguese city can you browse its shelves? Livraria Bertrand. Okay. Oh, hey, CF. It is in Lisbon. Good job to Bazinga for getting it first. The answer is Lisbon. Lisbon. Good job, Bazinga. Next question. Hey, JJ's here. Good to see you. Next question. What mountain range separates Spain from France? That's true for you. What mountain range separates Spain from France? And DR got it first. It is the Pyrenees. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is the Pyrenees Mountains. The Pyrenees. Next question. Found adorning buildings across Portugal. What are azulejos? What are azulejos? What does that mean, Alex? Not stop rain. Oh, that means that mud is coming. Alex's favorite thing is mud, but Galapagos mud is the peak mud. Azul does mean blue. What does lejos mean? I'll give that to Ashna. It's ceramic tiles. They're blue, beautiful tiles that they use on walls to make murals out of. So I'm going to give that to Ashna. It's tiles is the word you're looking for in English. Tiles, yes, they're blue tiles. Good job, Ashna. Next question. Which Spanish city is particularly associated with the work of the architect Antoni Gaudi? Yeah, Laura, like in your bathroom. Oh, Alex said it right before, but I got what Ashna was putting down before you said it, Alex. And Des got it first. It is Barcelona. Good job to Des for getting it first. Antoni Gaudi is mostly associated with Barcelona. Next question. The Portuguese footballer Cristiano Ronaldo played for 9 seasons for which Spanish football club? Which club did Cristiano Ronaldo play 9 seasons for? Yeah, I've heard Barcelona is beautiful. Okay, Veer got it. It's Real Madrid. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is Real Madrid. I was waiting like someone gonna say it. There you go. Real Madrid. Now we're all saying it. It's Real Madrid. Um, all right. This one has two. Oh goodness, Ash. This one has two answers, so please put both if you can. This one's kind of trippy. Galapagos might have seen. Stop because they're so funny. What were Spain and Portugal's respective currencies before they both adopted the euro in the early 21st century? Yes, Daryl, you should absolutely get a cat. So, what currencies did Spain and Portugal use before the euro? And please put both cats. JJ got one of them. Ashna got one of them. It wasn't the lira, folks, or peso. Yuri does not know. Well, neither did I before I filled out this quiz. Peseta was Spain. Okay, who can guess what was the currency of Portugal before the euro? Yes, thanks, you're right. Lira is Italian. And not reals. I mean, it's a word I've never heard of. There we go. Jeremy got it. It's escudo. Good job to Jeremy for getting it. The answer is escudo. They use the peseta and escudo. Yes, Daryl, get a seventh cat. Absolutely, you should. If I could have 7 cats, I would. Next question. If you ordered calamares in a Spanish tapas restaurant, what would you be served? Oh yeah, Ryan, save that for later. And Laura got it. It is squid. Good job to Laura for getting it first. The answer is squid, which I think is very tasty, in my opinion. Next question. Portugal is the world's largest producer of which material? Let's go, Dr. Pickle. And DR got it. It is cork. Good job to DR. The answer is cork. They make the most cork. Next question. Yes, corks from the cork tree. Oh, and a note, because Ryan was saying they were about to watch my video. My videos, no matter what it is, if it comes up on Wednesday, it gets like no views. And I think it's because everyone's watching my lives instead of watching the videos. So I think from now on, I'm going to post the Wednesday video like 2 hours before the live, just so it gets some love before the live. Because my Wednesday videos never get any views. Here's almost finished it. Awesome. Okay, next question. Held every year in the city of Buñol in Spain, the world's biggest and messiest food fight involves participants throwing over 100 tons of what? Bye, Bazinga. Thank you so much for playing along. It was great to have you here. And DR got it first. It is tomatoes. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is tomatoes. 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 Next question. Mud. What was the name of the Portuguese explorer who, from 1497 to 1499, became the first known person to sail from Europe all the way around Africa to India? And Des got it first. It is Vasco da Gama. Good job to Des. The answer is Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama. Next question. It's kind of hard. What is the official language of Andorra? Gosh, no, that's for you, even though you're not in Andorra. What's the official language of Andorra? It's not Spanish. And DR got it. It is Catalan. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Catalan. Catalan. Sorry, Ashna. And last question in this category. Yeah, that's for you, Ashna. Spain's highest mountain is not located on the mainland, but on one of its islands. Which one? Spain's highest mountain is on which island? And I think that's Ashna trying to say it in Catalan. Oh, that's the mountain. I need the island. So that goes to Des. It's Tenerife. Good job to Des. The answer is Tenerife. 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 Sorry, Ashna, if that's what you were trying to say. All right. Shall we have a hard category? I am on live chat, CF. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, JJ says yes. Okay, this next category is called the world of literature. So this is literature as pertains to geography and travel. So here we go. First question. What sort of creatures are the Moomins, as featured in Finnish writer Tove Jansson's beloved children's books? Waiting for fear. They are not hippos, Graham. They look like hippos, but they're not hippos. They are not Smurfs either, Adam. They're not elves, Sigrither. They're not cows either. Think they look like hippos, Laura, but I assure you they're not hippos. They are Moomins. What are Moomins supposed to be? Like, they're not humans. They are what? Think like, they're not anything. They're just Moomins. What mythological creature are they supposed to be? Mythological creature, not a real creature. They're not penguins, Daryl. Mythological creature. Think Scandinavian mythological creatures that cause mischief and are silly, like Moomins. Veer got it. They are trolls. Good job to Veer, our resident Finn. They are trolls. They're Galapagos mud beasts. They are trolls, apparently. Moomins are supposed to be trolls. But I agree with Veer. They're just Moomins. Next question. They're called Moomin trolls, says Sphere. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. Next question. South is, in Iceland they're called Moomin elves. Oh, Sigrid, that's so cool. That makes sense for Iceland. You guys over there in Iceland love your elves. Okay. South is which explorer's retelling of their epically ill-fated 1914 to 1917 voyage to Antarctica. So who wrote the story or the biography called South, the story of an ill-fated voyage? And Graham got it. It is Ernest Shackleton. Good job to Graham for getting it first. The answer is Ernest Shackleton. Ernest Shackleton. Hey, Lionheart's here. Some of these are hard. Okay. The Booker-winning novelist Margaret Atwood is from which country? Which country is Margaret Atwood from, who wrote The Handmaid's Tale, among other things? She's not American. She's from Canada. Good job to DR. The answer is Canada. She's from Canada. All right. Next question. Henri Charrier's controversial 1969 memoir Papillon tells of his incarceration in the notorious penal colony Devil's Island in which French overseas territory? So in which French overseas territory can you find Devil's Island? The novel's called Papillon, and DR got it. It is French Guiana. So I can't give that to you, Veer, because Guyana is different from French Guiana. So DR got it first. It is French Guiana. French Guiana. Next question. The hero of several Middle Eastern folk tales Sinbad the Sailor hails from which city? Yeah, DR is highly intelligent. That's true. Oh, that's okay. I figured as much. Where is Sinbad the Sailor from? And Ashna got it. It is Baghdad. Good job to Ashna for getting it first. The answer is Baghdad. He is from Baghdad. Um, I'm trying to pick out the easier ones, like ones I could answer. Ooh, how about this one? I've actually read this book. Things Fall Apart. The debut novel of Chinua Achebe tells of the 19th century European colonization of which African country? And DR got it. It is Nigeria. Good job to DR. The answer is Nigeria. Nigeria. Okay, last question because all of these other ones are way too hard. Last question. Yeah, it's a great book. I read it in high school. Louisa May Alcott's coming of age novel Little Women is set during which conflict? No, dear, I'm not giving you the hard ones. Oh, be careful, Alex. Which conflict is Little Women set during? Little Women. And Ashna got it. It's the American Civil War. Good job to Ashna for getting it. The answer is the American Civil War. All right, let's move on to a quiz called Around the Ancient World. Around the Ancient World. First question. Oh, Ashna loves that book. I've never read it, but I know friends who adore that book. I've always meant to read it. First question. Sumer was the site of one of the world's earliest civilizations where some of the first cities were constructed. Where was it? Where was Sumer located? And Veer got it. It is Mesopotamia. Job to Veer. The answer is Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia. Next question. The ancient sea trading civilization of Phoenicia was located mainly in what modern Middle Eastern country? I'm older than all you guys, so don't worry. Phoenicia is located in what modern Middle Eastern country? Not Syria, not Iraq, not Egypt, not Timbuktu. Where was Phoenicia located? Not Turkey. Not Saudi Arabia. Not Greece. It was Lebanon. Good job to Graham. The answer is Lebanon. Lebanon is where Phoenicia was located. Good job to Graham. Next question. Ooh, okay. Here's a hard one about Phoenicia. If that last one wasn't hard enough. One of the Phoenicians' most valuable trading goods was a rich purple dye made from what? Phoenicia got rich trading purple dye. What was that purple dye made of? How did they make this purple dye? Not with indigo. I'll let you guys guess for a minute, then I'll give you hints. Not with lapis. Not with milk. Not from babies. Oh my goodness. Not from insects. Okay, the purple Skittles cream. Dreadlock is here, and you got it. It is sea snails. Good job to Dreadlock. It was made from boiled sea snails. Boiled sea snails. Very interesting. This little dog is outside. It's the cutest dog ever, so I don't care if it barks all the time. It's made from snails. Good job, Dreadlock. Next question. Between around 600 and 1000 CE, the Tiwanaku civilization flourished on the banks of which large South American lake? Where did the Tiwanaku civilization live? It's like a long-haired wiener dog. It's really cute. DR will know this is ahead of me. Probably know it too. Alex got it first. It's Lake Titicaca. Good job to Alex for getting it first. The answer is Lake Titicaca is where the Tiwanaku civilization lived. Good job, Alex. Next question. The pre-Columbian Native American city of Cahokia lies close to which U.S. river? Is Titicaca the only lake in South America? No, but it's the largest and the highest elevated lake in the world. And Alex got this one. It's the Mississippi River. Good job to Alex for getting 2 in a row. The answer is the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River. All right, let's see who gets this one. This is one of my favorite trivias. Is MISSISSIPPI's Mississippi? I should have put too many S's. There's like triple S in there. Yes, good job. Alex is autocorrect there. All right. The homes of the Indus civilization, which thrived from around 2600 to 1800 BCE, are believed to have had the first what? So, what did the Indus civilization invent that was put in every home in their cities? They had the very first ones. You're on the right track with baths. You're on the right track with drains, Laura. It does have something to do with drainage. iPads, yeah. And Veer got it. It's bathrooms. They invented toilets. The very, very first toilets were made in the Indus Valley. They invented the first toilets, and they were in every home. Pretty cool. Next question. Who were then from the 12th century to the mid 19th century? Who were the military dictators? I haven't got the new history magazine. I haven't told my channel members yet, but there's an article about what, like the most famous one of these in there. Public treasure. They invented a lot of things. Dictators in medieval Japan ruled from the 12th to the mid 19th century. They did defend her. Yes, who were the military dictators that ruled Japan from the 12th century to the mid 19th century? There's lag. Okay, DR got it. It is shoguns. Good job to DR. The answer is shoguns. Can you all hear me? I hope so. Let me put in the chat. Oh dear. Let me know if you guys can hear me, first of all. Because it says there was lag, but I didn't experience any lag at all. I saw all your chats and everything. Okay, it seems good now. Okay. Anyway, if you didn't hear, DR got that one. It was shoguns. That was strange because everything was perfectly fine on my end, but something happened clearly. Very strange. Okay, moving on. Now that apparently we're all back. Ooh, that one's kind of hard. Okay, how about this one? What is the name of the stone city constructed by the Shona people in southern Africa, which was abandoned in the 15th century? What was the name of the stone city? There we go. DR got it. It is Great Zimbabwe. Good job to DR for getting it first. It's known as Great Zimbabwe. Great Zimbabwe. Next question. There's an article about this in my new history magazine too. What was the boundary erected by the Romans in around 112 CE to mark the northern extent of the province of Britannia? What did the Romans build in northern Britannia? DR got it first. It is Hadrian's Wall. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian's Wall. Next question. The Olmec civilization of ancient Mexico is perhaps best known for its giant statues of what body part? And don't get dirty. The Olmec civilizations built giant what statues? And Veer got it. It's giant heads. Yes, they built giant statues of heads. Very good to Veer. Yeah, they're pretty cool civilization. We don't know a lot about them other than they built a lot of head statues. Next question. Angkor Wat in Cambodia was originally built as what? Yes, DR, thank you. That's a good idea, Veer. You should do that. It was a temple. What kind of temple was it? Because it became a different kind of temple. What was it originally built as? What kind of temple? What kind of temple? Angkor Wat was originally built as a Hindu temple. Good job to Dr. Pickle. The answer I'm looking for is Hindu temple. It was a Hindu temple at first. It became a Buddhist temple afterward. Next question. What city was the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire and its successor, the Byzantine Empire, from 330 to 1453? What was the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire and what would eventually become the Byzantine Empire? I'm going to give that to Alex. I'm looking for Constantinople. Good job to Alex. The answer is Constantinople. It was called Byzantium, but when it was made a capital, it was renamed to Constantinople. And the next question was called Byzantium and Eastern Roman. I mean, I think, wasn't it when it officially became a capital, they changed it to Constantinople? It was just a city called Byzantium, I believe. Anyway, moving on. What other regional power was responsible for finally conquering the Byzantine Empire? What other regional power was responsible for finally conquering the Byzantine Empire? Who took the Byzantines down? Or as you say over in like England, you say the Byzantines, which, okay. It was the Ottomans. Good job to Laura. The answer is the Ottomans. They were Seljuk Turks, DR, so don't get technical. The regional power I was looking for is the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire. So Laura gets that one. And last question. The Triple Alliance is another name for the empire of which Mesoamerican civilization? The Triple Alliance. And DR got it. It's the Aztec. Good job to DR. The answer is the Aztec. The Aztec. Alrighty. Let me see here. Let's do a general knowledge. The problem is that I'm getting hungry. But we're all having fun, so I don't want to stop just because I'm getting hungry. Because it's almost dinner time here. And I haven't really eaten a lot today, now that I think about it. But let's do a general knowledge quiz, and then maybe we'll do a last one. I'll let you guys vote on the topic. Preschool general knowledge. No, CF. That's not what this channel is about. First question. What is the Pacific Ocean's smallest country? Yeah, I'll never do mukbangs on this channel, Laura, because I can't stand it either. Friends or Drag Race. Now this is geography. Veer got it first. It is Nauru. Good job to Veer for getting it first. The answer is Nauru. 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 Next question. Oh, which country has the world's tallest population on average? Which country has the world's tallest population on average? Interesting. Des got it. It's the Netherlands. Good job to Des. Wow, so many of you guys know this. The answer is the Netherlands. Good job to Des for getting it first. It's the Netherlands. Ooh, a science question here. Let's see who gets this one. Why are they so tall? That's a good question. I think it's just on average. They're just tall people, so they don't drown. Connor was just there. How cool. That is true here. Yeah, it's okay. They can keep their heads above the water. Fireflies, deep sea anglerfish, and certain types of plankton can all naturally glow in the dark, a phenomenon known as what? Yeah, the Dinka people are very tall people. DR got it. It's bioluminescence. Good job to DR. The word is bioluminescence. Bioluminescence. If you watch my new video today, you can see some rocks that have bioluminescence. It's pretty cool. Ooh. Here's a fun one. What is the capital of the U.S. state of California? My home state. What's the capital of California? What's the capital of California? And DR got it first. It is Sacramento. Good job to DR. The answer is Sacramento. 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 Next question. What is the ceremonial Maori warrior dance famously performed by the All Blacks rugby team before their matches? And like other people perform it, but the All Blacks do perform this before their matches. And DR got it first. It is the haka. Good job to DR. The answer is the haka. The haka. Yeah, DR is like one of the fast ones here. Des is pretty fast. We have lots of fast people in the chat. Just I think DR and Des are the fastest ones today. So you have to beat them, guys. That's the game. Next question. Oh, that's too vague. Okay, next question. Gardens by the Bay is a waterfront nature park in which Asian city? Gardens by the Bay. Veer got it. It's in Singapore. Good job to Veer, who frantically typed it in. The answer is Singapore. It's where you can find the Gardens by the Bay. All right, interesting question here. Which country has the highest percentage of its land mass covered in forest? Which country has the highest percentage of its land mass covered by forest? And Des got it. It is Suriname. Good job to Des for getting it first. The answer is Suriname. Very, very good, Des. All right, next question. Because it's tiny, that's true. Rarebit, a dish made of cheese and often mixed with ale and mustard on toast, is particularly associated with which British country? And Laura got it right off the bat. It is Welsh or Wales. Good job to Laura for getting it first. I'll accept Welsh. The answer is Wales, or it's a Welsh food. Next question. What is the most commonly spoken language in the US after English? Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to text my sister and tell her that I'm getting hungry. And Graham got it first. It is Spanish. Good job to Graham for getting it first. The answer is Spanish. Spanish. Let me see. Oh, it's going to make noise if I put it too close to the microphone. Okay, goodness. I know. Calm down. Okay, gotta tell my sister. Hungry with a sad face. Where's the sad face? There we go. Okay, burrito. I had burritos yesterday. Oh gosh. It was really yummy. Okay, anyway. Next question. Oh, hush. Over there. What is the largest island off the west coast of North America? What is the largest island off the west coast of North America? Yeah, that's what I just did to my sister, Daryl. And DR got it first. It is Vancouver Island. Good job to DR. The answer is Vancouver Island. Vancouver Island. Okay, and last question in this general knowledge category. Which shopping center in Midtown Manhattan, New York, is famous for its annual Christmas tree? What place in New York is famous for having a gigantic Christmas tree every year? And DR got it. It is Rockefeller Center. Good job to DR for getting it first. The answer is Rockefeller Center. All right, so let me get 3 categories up for you. I always have a feeling like what's going to win, and usually I'm wrong, but I think I've got it this time. So I'm going to put up 3 categories in the polls. Thanks for the little hearts, everyone. Oops. Typing with one hand. Okay. Okay, I got it. We're not doing hard literature. All right, and ask. All right, go ahead and vote on a category. That's going to be our last one for the night because I'm like starving now. It's time for me to eat. And it's one of those things like for me, if I don't eat like at certain intervals, I get migraines. So like I have to eat, guys. I'm sorry. I have to go. But like I've said before, once I hit 15,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a 6-hour trivia live stream. So I'll have like food and stuff to snack on. I'll give it a little bit more time. But I think we have a winner there. It's not just that I become hangry, it's that I start to get in like a lot of pain in my head. And yeah, thanks, Laura. Okay, I think we have an answer, guys. Looks like we are going to do national parks. So let's end it with national parks. Yes, 6 hours. So I'm basically just going to grab all the trivia books that I have. Wow, Sigrid. Like Icelandic, I think Icelandic is considered like one of the hardest languages to learn. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But that's really cool. All right, national parks it is. It was a close one though. So we'll do the other ones. Where'd it go? Oh, it was after general knowledge. Okay. National parks. Yeah. Channel your inner Leslie Knope for national parks. Maybe we even do the number ones too, just for you guys. But are most national parks made of? But first question: which U.S. state is home to the largest number of national parks? Which U.S. state has the most national parks? And Veer got it. It is California. Good job to Veer. The answer is California has the most national parks. Next question. Which country has the highest number of national parks? Which country has the world's highest number of national parks? And Jazz is here. Jazz got it. It's Australia. Good job to Jazz. The answer is Australia, or the resident Aussie here. Next question. What is the world's largest national park? the world's largest national park, and I promise you it's not the Galapagos. Antarctica is not a national park. Des got it. It is Greenland. Apparently, its official name is the Northeast Greenland National Park, but it's like almost entirely Greenland. So, yeah, the answer is Greenland. Next question. Bandhavgarh National Park in India is home to the world's largest concentration of what animal? Bandhavgarh National Park in India. Oh, Graham got it. It is tigers. Good job to Graham for getting it first. The answer is tigers. Tigers, tigers, tigers. Next question. What British national park makes up over 2% of the total area of Great Britain? It's almost bedtime, Europeans, don't worry. Which British national park makes up 2% of the total area of Great Britain? And Graham got it. It's the Cairngorms. Good job to Graham for getting 2 in a row. The answer is the Cairngorms. The Cairngorms. All right. Next question. What is Venezuela's Canaima National Park home to? Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Oh, Graham's going there tomorrow. That's so cool, Graham. Let us know how it goes. The Cairngorms. Venezuela's Canaima National Park is home to the world's highest what? Darn, Des already got it. It's the waterfall. It's Angel Falls. Good job to Des, who figured it out before I could rephrase it. The answer is the world's highest waterfall, Angel Falls. Next question. Here we go. Tortuguero National Park in Costa Rica is named after what animal? Its most famous annual visitors. Tortuguero National Park in Costa Rica is named after what animal? And DR got it. It's turtles. This time it's turtles because they swim in the ocean. Good job to DR. The answer is turtles. Turtles, 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 turtles. Next question. One of the largest protected areas in Africa. In what country would you find the Selous Game Reserve? Yes, Veer. That is coming up in like a couple, I think like 2 months. I'm going to get to Åland. Veer, don't worry. Not Kenya, not Zambia. Kenya is a very close guess, though. Yeah, we'll be going to Finland soon, Veer. Don't you worry. It's Tanzania. Good job to DR. The answer is Tanzania. All right, next question. This one I think only like those of you in like Central Europe are going to get. What is the name of Slovenia's only national park named after the country's highest mountain, located in the Julian Alps? Oh, Alex, you're so sweet. I like hanging out with you guys too. What is Slovenia's only national park called? There's a picture of it on its flag. It's a very, very beloved mountain. Let's see, I need the Eastern Europeans and Central Europeans to help me out. I don't know what that is, DR. It's not the Slovenian National Park. Don't worry, Ashna, we're almost done. Don't worry. In the Julian Alps, it's depicted on their flag. It's like a mountain that's very close to Slovenians' national identity. And let's say it starts with the letter T. Oh, Des got it. It's Triglav. Good job to Des. The answer is Triglav. It's the mountain Triglav. Let's see. Skip that one for a minute. All right, next question. In which U.S. state can you find the swampy wetlands of the Everglades National Park? I almost said sweaty wetlands, which same difference. Where can you find the Everglades National Park? and Des got it. It is Florida. Good job to Des. The answer is Florida, Florida, Florida. Next country. Next question. In what Asian country can you find the Khao Sok National Park? In what Asian country would you find Khao Sok National Park? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not, but Dreadlock got it. It is Thailand. Good job to Dreadlock for getting it first. The answer is Thailand. Thailand. I think I am buffering again. A little bit. Yep, I was buffering a little bit. I hope it was okay on stream. Next question. All right. Bindari, Gundabuka, and Muramarong are all national parks in which country? Good night, Daryl. Have a good sleep. So you all say it seems fine, but I'm just now getting your messages saying that it seems fine. I had a little buffer. Veer got it. It is Australia. Good job to Veer. The answer is Australia. All right. And then next question. In what country, I lost my place. In what country's national parks can you see the world's largest concentration of wild lions? So, in which country can you find a national park that has the highest concentration of lions? Which country? And Alex got it. It's Tanzania. Good job to Alex. The answer is Tanzania. All right, and we're going to end this with a number game afterward. But let me start off by saying thank you so much, guys. This was a really, really fun stream. I look forward to this every single week. You guys are so funny and so smart, and I love all you guys. You're the best. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. I go live once a week as scheduled, but there are also surprise lives that I do, so be sure to ring the little bell. I'm told that YouTube is going to start notifying people of live streams when you ring the bell. So please do that. And check out my new video. I went to the Nevada State Museum in Carson City and walked around and filmed almost everything I saw. It's ASMR Medgraphica. That's my next April Fool's, right? So yes, please consider doing that. So we are going to play a number game for the last question here. It's going to be high and low. So I'm going to give you a question, guess a number. I'll tell you whether the answer is higher or lower, or maybe one of you smarties will get it right off the bat. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that. All right. So how many national parks are in the United States? It's not 40,000. It's lower than that. How many national parks are in the United States? It is lower than 72. It is lower than 30,000. It is higher than 60. Gosh, we're going to get there quick. Veer got it. It's 63. Good job to Veer. The answer is 63 national parks. Whereas Australia has like 200. I remember one time, like right when my channel was finally kicking off, like a year and a half ago, maybe like 2 years from now, I was like, I should do a series where I profile every single national park in the world. And I went to like the Wikipedia list of national parks and went to Australia right at the top, and I saw like the 200, 300 national parks and went, scratch this idea. It's just going to be video after video about Australia, so scratch that idea. I decided to do territories instead and made the list that you can see on my channel right now. Tomorrow we're going to go to a very tiny autonomous province in Russia. It's really interesting. And let me see, after that we're going back to Turkey and then to Sao Tome and Principe. So I'm excited for that. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to go eat before I explode with hunger. I really want something with bread. Bread sounds really good right now. So I'm going to go find that. Thank you, guys. Mwah, mwah. You're all the best. I will see you all next week. Have a great rest of your week. Take care of yourselves. Get lots of sleep. And if you need help to sleep, watch my channel. Bye, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to still read your chats for a minute after. But goodbye, you guys. Thank you again. You're all the best. Bye, everyone. Bye, everybody. Let me see. There it goes. I don't know if it's